We are live. What's up, Delta? What's up, Standard? Hey, Steve. Kip's gonna love the 414. Dude, I hope so. We'll see what happens. Late again, Chris. If your mod paycheck gets lost in the mail for the 9th straight month, it's not my fault. Okay. What's up, Mike? See, Mike's first message is saying hi. Chris's first message is attacking the streamer. How rude. It's what I deserve. Yeah, this thing is pretty looking. So I did look through the marketplace. There's really not anything amazing. There's yet another fighter jet. And that's it as far as planes go. So I did what I've been doing the weeks where the marketplace doesn't really have anything amazing in it, like new planes to fly. Because I'm not interested in the fighter jets. And yeah, so I just sorted by best ratings. And I just scrolled down until I found something I kind of knew about and didn't own yet. And this was it, the 414 Chancellor. I remember people bought this way back when I got the Milviz or Blackbird 310R. They came out around the same time, and I was scared of a twin engine, so I got the 310R instead. 414 finally. Yeah. So this is not on sale on the marketplace right now. It was $39.99. I don't think I have ever seen it on sale. You son of a bitch, you did it. Hey, Sierra. Yeah, so, yeah, paid full price, $39.99. It's got 4.6 stars out of 5, so that's great. Hey, Kilgore. Yeah, so 414 Alpha Whiskey, the 414AW Chancellor. It's very pretty. Well, it's got chocks. It's got intake covers. It has like a billion covers for sensors. Look at there's so many flags hanging off this thing. These are like static wicks or something, right? On the winglets. And then it looks like are these the pitot tubes right in the front? Yeah, it looks like we have 2 pitot tubes right in the front. Tie downs, of course, chocks. And then all of these as well. Let's take forever to remove these things. Aren't all of these on the edges of the wings for discharging static? And I like that the livery looks like kind of dirty by default. It's like the windows are dirty actually, with tons of scratches all over them. I thought this was a brand new plane. What's going on here? Hey, Chase. Yeah, the inside looked awesome too. I looked at it for about 5 seconds and then started the stream. Oh, why do we already have... Is the battery on? What's going on? How is the battery on? Check the camera presets, very important. All right, let's go back to neutral. All right, here's our neutral position. We got control 1, nice. That's a good one. Control 2. Okay, so our pressurization is down here. Cabin altitude. I assume this is just the oxygen capacity. Then there's suction, and then cabin altitude and rate of cabin climb or descent. Cabin altitude. And this is control 3, really getting in there. RPMs, EGTs. We got a little computer here. I don't know what this is going to show us. Oh, fuel flow. Left and right fuel flow, and I assume it'll show us capacity maybe. And then control 4 brings us in. Is this a dual 750? Then we got our autopilot and our transponder. Control 5 brings us down to... Looks like... I assume these are all... This is all lighting. And then... The pedestal. Roll trim. Rudder trim, it looks like. And... Are those cowl flaps? Cowl flaps. Alrighty. What was that, number 6? That was 6. Here's 7 is our kind of standby instruments, or our right seat instruments. Analog fuel quantity gauge over here. And then almost a 6-pack. Alright, then next we have cabin air, heat, and then our flaps. Alright, we got 0, 15, 30, and 45 degrees for flaps. And then our electrical system on the left, and lights, anti-ice. And yeah, our master battery on was on somehow. Maybe I clicked that by accident. Ammeter and our starters up here, and I assume fuel pumps. Yeah, aux pumps, mags. And then a prime left and right and a start left and right button. Okay, cool. What's up, Deuce? Bro, which one do I prefer, DX11 or DX12? I've been using DX12. Aren't you limited to using... I think you have to use DX12 if you want DLSS, right? Or is it frame generation? I never really noticed a huge difference between the two, but I believe I'm on DX12. Yeah, I'm on 12. I'm pretty sure you need 12 in order to unlock certain things. In development, can show performance GPU memory utilization. Yeah, okay, Mike says, yeah, DLSS, or DirectX 12 is for frame gen. Yeah, so that's the reason I have it on. I do sometimes turn frame generation off, and actually, a lot of the time I'm on TAA. I don't necessarily use DLSS that often. I believe I turned on DLSS last stream, or 2 streams ago, when I was taking a look at like the FS Traffic add-on, and we were at LAX and stuff like that. So if I'm going to a major airport, or if I don't care about the LCD quality of like the glass cockpit or anything like that, or any of the avionics that have LCD screens, I'll turn DLSS on. But a lot of the time I keep it on TAA still because it's just the best. Hey, Oasis, what's going on? You're using AMD? Oh, for your video card? Yeah, I'm not as familiar with the AMD stuff if it's your video card, since I've been on NVIDIA for life, basically. Chase says I used DirectX 11 with the AMD. 67XT doesn't like DX12. Yeah, if there's a noticeable difference and you don't need, there are no features that you're required to use DX12 for, I would just stick to DX11. But if you see a big performance difference in DX12, or you need to turn it on to unlock things like I do, like frame generation, then you might as well use 11. I mean, it's like tried and true. It's been out forever. Beechcraft Bonanza. We're in the Cessna 414. New purchase today. There was nothing interesting in the marketplace. So yeah, this week is a little bit of a dud in terms of new planes. So I got the 414. Which obviously, yeah, I've never flown. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't have my throttle split or anything. So no fancy differential like throttle usage or anything like that. Oh, there's a tablet down here. Do I have to power this on? I do. Nice. All right, cool. GPU. We've seen this GPU before. Oh, you can do aircraft state, start engines, ready to start cold and dark. Turn the GPU off for now until I get to the checklist. Cabin upper door. Oh, there's an upper and lower. Nice. Let me see if we can shimmy back there and actually do these by hand. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, just shortcuts. Oh, whoa. Wait, what the heck? You know, I need to set... Wait, what is going on back here? Is that an image? Oh, is that a mirror? What? This is so confusing looking. Why would they do this? Why is there a pic? Is it supposed to be a mirror? It's a picture of the interior of the plane. It's a mirror. Oh. That is so weird. Let me set, there's a couple controls I forgot to reset when the last sim update, or sorry, when Dune came out, it broke some of my, I had to redo all my keyboard controls. But I do have one on the cockpit camera to move forward and back. Oh, I already have that. Forward and back, alt, up, and down. Wait. Oh, it's left alt. Okay, I need to fix that for right alt. How am I supposed to one-hand it? Alt up, cockpit view forward. All right, I'm gonna do right alt up. All right, now I can move normally. Nice. All right, we got pillows. Oh my God, this opens? Whoa. Oh, hey. Can you serve food on this like you can in the M500? That's pretty fancy looking. Wow. And then we got the top door. Yeah, we can just use the handles to open that. And looks like I actually have to latch it myself. Nice. Green. Okay, so you unlatch it, and then you hit the handle to pull it. Actually pull it open. And this one locks itself automatically. Very cool. Oh, we have another tray here? Ooh. Drinks. Bring out the coffee. And is this a little coffee machine? This little, like, carafe down here? A little coffee dispenser? Nice. Oh, what else do we have? Nose door 1 and 2. Okay, for luggage. Cargo. Is this one of the planes we can go outside of? No, we can't. Okay. We do the nose doors from here. Oh, there's nose door 3 as well. On the right side. Very cool. Actually, I'll leave those open so when we load in... Let's load in some luggage and see what happens, or some cargo, see what happens here. Do we have visible passengers? Not so far. Locker nose. See the plane moving around, that's good. Locker avionics. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it has like visible cargo. It's no, oh wait, did it get rid of it? What the heck? Okay, yeah. It's changing it for some reason, but yeah, it looks like there's no visible cargo, which is fine. Go to the next page on the iPad. Oh, maybe it's an option. All right, then we got wing lockers. Oh, nice. More storage back here. Wing lockers, one on each side. Fuel maintenance, fuel cap, oil doors, hydraulics reserve, I guess, and engine doors. Okay, that's right here. Nice. Okay, cool. Fuel caps. Okay, yeah, you can see the fuel cap come out there. Oil doors right there. Nice little dipstick comes up on both sides. Crazy. Okay, that's cool. Just turn all the things on at once. And I guess hydraulics just on one side, it looks like. Hydraulic reserve. Show co-pilot. Yes. All right, 5 stars. Obviously 5 stars. Oh, the tablet lets you add people. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and close all of those. Rudder lock and yoke lock. Can we see the rudder lock? Okay, it is still on. I can't, yeah, I can't operate the rudder right now. And now we can. Okay. I don't know if there's actually, is there a visible rudder lock somewhere? So it's not on the pedals. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually visible. But okay, rudder lock is there. We'll get rid of the wicks, tie downs, engine intake plugs. Chocks will stay for now. Okay, Copilot. All right, page 2. So that's page 1, right? There's no scrolling. Okay. Page 2, we got wind. Oh, cabin climate. Nice. Ambient temperature. And then, okay. And then our wind display. So it breaks it down into all 4 directions. And then we have relative wind. And then we have our pressure. Where is... Okay, nice. 29044. So, oh, that's interesting. That's cool. It's got a little, like, a little analog number readout. That's so much better than the little window. Okay, nice. Oh, man. Okay. Are these all... Oh, yeah, you can load everything. This is intense. Okay, I'm actually curious right now how On-Air Company is going to handle this. I'm guessing we have to load it up manually. Cindy with bottle, 90 pounds, 10 years old. Seat 8. Okay, she's back there. So you can just add people based on the weight that you need, I guess, in On-Air Company. Let's add in... Oh, there's different variations. Okay. With bottle, with tablet. Oh, okay. Or you can put luggage into the seat as well. Oh, let me... How do I... Maybe I have to go outside. Maybe this will be the easiest way. Use the drone camera to see the passengers. Oh, wait, where'd the passenger go? I chose luggage. Oh, wait, luggage. There we go. Or not. Is that seat 8? Yeah, okay. There's Will. Cindy with a tablet. Cindy with a bottle. Looking kind of sus. But then if I put on luggage... I wonder if there... Does the luggage... No, there's wing lockers here. Oh, it's yellow. Oh, it goes into the nose locker. Okay, I see. So this is each person you can give their luggage will go somewhere else. It's not like putting luggage in the seat like you're making a cargo run. Got it. So we can say that John's in, or, you know, we can go like, okay, Will is in this seat and he brought 25 pounds of luggage. So then it'll load that into yellow, which is the nose locker. So we can go back, look back outside, and yeah, there's a little package in there. A little suitcase, red suitcase. Nice. Dude, that is cool. Okay. This is actually going to be pretty fun to load up for On-Air Company. I guess the thing that might be a little weird is if the pounds don't match up, but at least in On-Air Company, as long as you make it relatively close to the amount that it's expecting for the payload, you're just good. There's like a little bit of a threshold there. So even if we don't get exactly on the dot, we could go up above a little or below a little. I think you go, of course, as much, you can go as high as you want past how much it expects. It doesn't care if you're overweight, as long as you hit that minimum. And then it has a little tolerance for a little bit underneath the required amount too. Nice. All right, let's look through the rest of these seats here and judge people based on their clothing and appearance, of course. Okay, so I guess these are seats 3 and 4, I would guess. So let's put John in here. Nice, John. That's pretty standard what I'd expect as far as clothing goes for John. And here is Mary. Oh, John's 38. Mary is 56. There's Mary with her sweet shades on, doing what you should be doing, looking out the window. Okay, and then we can load their luggage as well, which is going to go in the nose lockers. So you can load 1 or 2 bags for them. Nice. Purple suitcase. And where'd the other one go? Blue suitcase laying down. That is pretty cool. I'm curious. Maybe... Hold on, let's see this one. I'm curious if it loads them dynamically. Okay, looks like everything... Okay, most of them are going on the left side. So everything just has a static place it goes, which makes sense. I was wondering if something was going to stack on top of the blue one. It's a detail that really doesn't matter. Actually, is it loading it based on where the passengers are? Hold on. Because we have one passenger in the right side. If I take this passenger out and start loading luggage, is it going to put some on the right? So we have... Oh, wait, there's a blue one there. I was wondering if it's like dynamically choosing actually where the luggage goes based on what's loaded in the plane to balance it. Probably not that advanced. That's really cool though. Okay, cool. All right, so we got John and Mary. We took a look at them. Let's put Alicia, 31 years old, next to John. See how they do together as seatmates. Uh-oh. She's ignoring. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to him. So if we put in Mary, is she going to talk to Mary or is she still going to be on her phone? Rude. Respect your elders. You know? You're on the phone. Okay. Once again, Kip's fully enamored with an aircraft everyone told him he would love. I don't know what you're talking about, Delta. No idea. All right, let's bring in Mark. Mark's 24 years old, 162 pounds. Could potentially cause trouble as one of the younger people on the flight. He is extremely bored. Tablets and cup holders are closable. Oh, yeah. I just opened them up. Can we... I wonder if we can put drinks on those. So my girlfriend just walked in with a new dog toy for the puppy. So the puppy loves... Every time I come back to the apartment, I walk in from outside, I take my shoes off. She grabs a shoe. And she's like 7 pounds. She runs off with the shoe. So anyway, my girlfriend got her a shoe-shaped dog toy. It's an actual shoe? Oh, no. It looks like an actual shoe. Anyway, sorry, a little tangent there. Okay. Yeah, Mark looks extremely bored. So I think we're going to have to pick based on who's going to be good seatmates. I don't think John or Mary are interested in talking to Mark or Alicia. Alicia's very uninterested in talking, except on the phone. All right, let's check the next seat. We got Rick looking back. Who's he looking at? Well, he's going to be looking at Julie, who's 32. Or Dorothy, 51. Oh, Dorothy is looking back. She's returning the look. I feel like I'm playing like The Sims or something right now. Ah, are they going to talk to each other? Okay, or in the front seat, we got Rick not looking back. This is if he changed his shirt. He's no longer interested because he's looking different. But when he has the confidence of wearing the black t-shirt, which is the best color t-shirt, by the way, confidence of the black t-shirt looking back. Okay, this is good realistic flight simulator content. Glad we can all agree on that. All right, let's continue to the back. Oh yeah, we already did seat 5. There's a child or... Was the other kid like 18? Oh no, he's 22. So we can put Cindy or Will here in the back. So maybe that is... Oh wait, we have Bobby and Jake, seat 7. Oh, there's another seat back there next to the kid. Okay, 2 kid seats in the back. So this guy's obviously the only parent on the plane. He's the only one who can look back at the kids. So he's obviously the father of whatever 2 kids you put in here. Oh, I thought he was wearing a Coors Light shirt for a second. Coors. Black is slimming. Nice. Okay, and then instead of Bobby, the 11-year-old, we can put in Jake, 180 pounds, 25-year-old. He is deep in thought. It's great expression. Okay, cool. Dude, that's so cool. It's gonna be fun loading this thing up for the flight. I think with On Air, we can go through and figure out, you know, just who we need to enable as far as luggage and passengers. That's really fun, actually. It's like a little mini game. And then we have rear cabin cargo, so that goes in the cargo section. There's only one option: rear cargo, 50 pounds. Where is the rear? Oh, I think I have the rear cargo door closed. Or is that going in the lockers? Not in the lockers. Am I missing here? Rear cabin, sorry. Oh, there's just a box back there. Rear cabin. Nice. Wait until he hears the sounds and the engine at full throttle. Yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying every moment of this, as you can tell. We're going through a very thorough way. Okay, then we got our total weight, fuel payload. Our max is here. And then the fuel tanks, and it shows our estimated range. Very nice. And we click and type something in. Negative. Okay. We just drag, but it looks like we can do one percentage point at a time. Seems pretty precise. And then we have our CG at the bottom here as we fill it up, or presumably as we add all the passengers only into the front of the plane. Okay, nice. Yeah, there's no way this is going to be automatically filled up by On Air Company, which is for the best, actually, when there are like custom systems like this. It's good if you get to play with it and load it yourself. Just a caution, if you want to use the Haskins fuel computer. Oh, don't use the... Oh, is that this digital one right here? Oh, this one, the SDI, the Hoskins SDI. CFS 2008. Don't use it. It breaks the calculator for some reason. Always use weight and balance. The heck? What just turned on? Did I hit something? Or is that just somebody near me? Oh, that's one of you guys. Oh, nice. Yeah, we get to control everybody else's configuration, which is the funnest part. Okay, let's go ahead and close everything up. All right, show Copilot is on, and we took the locks off. Chocks are already out, and emergency brake is on. Okay, it's emergency brake's right down here. Is there a hotkey for the tablet? I don't think there is, actually. 3, 2, 1. No, it's actually pretty visible just right here. And then I assume we click the pocket to put it away? No. We just power it off to put it away? How do we put the tablet away? So usually clicking the pocket would store it again, but doesn't seem to do that. Oh, the top. There we go. Okay. How'd I miss that? Oh, nice. It even has the mount that comes out. That's pretty cool. All right, nice. All right, and then we got, yeah, we did fuel. Okay, now we have flight inspection order. Wait, does this doesn't have a walk? Oh my God, it has a walk around? What? Why didn't you guys tell me about this? What's up, Cat Cracker? I've had this sim a month now. Learned so much from your videos. Thanks for a very old man newbie. Dude, no problem. Glad they helped out. Yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask them during the stream. I'll try to get to them. So, okay, so can I... Oh my God, there's so many... How do I know what to do when I go to each spot? Something about the Comanche that's really nice is it brings this around with you. Checklists. Oh, these are the checklist buttons? Pre-flight checklist 1 through 7. Clicking this doesn't seem to... Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, I thought that the first one was a button because they all look the same, so I can't tell what's a button or not. But pre-flight checklist 1 through 7. Before starting, engine starting, before taxi. Okay. That's pretty cool. It's an interesting design to show like the flight phases like graphically like this. Open widget to use the interactive checklist. Widget? What widget? It didn't install like a something up here, did it? Okay, no. Use the widget? How do I use the widget? Open widget to use interactive checklist. I'm not sure. So are these checklists? I have to look back inside, I guess. Are these checklists like, do we actually have to perform any maintenance, or is it just a vanity thing almost, you know, like do this? There's the inspection order, but do any of these things actually turn red? Is there wear and tear? Am I going to find like, you know, a rag in the engine intake or something like that? Or is this just all purely cosmetic? Do you guys know? Does it mean the flight sim checklist widget? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe it means the toolbar if they're calling this a widget. I've never heard the term widget. But these look thorough. So yeah, we have all pre-flight inspection before starting engines. But then I'm wondering, so actually let's see if we go, I wonder if these cameras go outside. Let's go down here to like cabin door. Okay, yeah, this moves back to the cabin door. Navigation light. It does take us outside. Yep. All right, I think Drake is right. Yeah, I think we're just meant to use this. So I just don't know if this is critical to actually do every time like it is in the Comanche where, you know, if you don't do this, you might actually miss something and it might actually have an effect on your flight. Just for procedure. Okay, doesn't go as far as the Comanche. And yeah, Chris says in-game checklist goes all around the plane. That's really cool. Oh, man. I guess this thing is probably not going to get wear and tear and failures in the future because this plane's been out, I think, at least a year. Maybe longer. Can you pop out the EFB with right alt click? Oh, you can. Yep. Oh, it actually changed to show the popped out window. That's interesting. Yeah, so what you're seeing now is the popped out window. And if I close it, hopefully it goes back. Okay, it goes back to the sim. Yeah, so that popped it up over the top of my sim. So I could put it in the... Yeah, I could put it on another monitor. Yep. Mike says they're working on the Learjet now. Not sure they'll do failures. Man. I mean, it's still really cool. I love that the pre-flight inspection, everything is in there. But this is one of those things that... Ultimately, if it has no effect on it, I'll probably rarely do it. But in the Comanche, I do it every single time because I know if I don't, we could be in big trouble. But it is really cool that they have it, like for people that love this. And you can go around and at least like visually see the things loaded in, pretend, make it a little more realistic. That's cool. Is that a light? Is that the landing light? Or maybe the taxi light? All right, so I'm not going to go through the whole pre-flight checklist with the walk around since it's not going to have an actual effect. What is this? Oh, nice. Oh, you can open things from the outside. That's really cool. That is super detailed. Can I actually close it? Maybe I need to hit the lock or something. Oh, right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice, dude. That is pretty complex. Yeah, there's like a button to unlock, and then you have to hit the lever to open it. Very cool. Yeah, this is very detailed. All right, I think we should skip ahead and get the thing actually started. It's going to take me an hour to get through the checklist anyway. We're already 40 minutes in. Flight sim things. All right, and we'll skip anything. Since there are no failures, I'm not going to go through all the checking of everything. I'll just go to the things we actually have to press to save some time. So control locks, we did stow those. Fuel selectors on main tanks. I should probably use the built-in checklists just because the first time it's going to be a lot easier. especially with like evaluation
Cabin
mode.
door and seal.
It is
Checked.
closed. We got green
Control
there.
locks.
I took the
Stowed.
control locks off.
Seatbelt
Dude, I
shoulder
love when they
harness.
work correctly with evaluation mode. It's the best thing. And then any manual ones, you just hit tick
Secure.
item.
Fuel selectors.
Okay, those are both off. Left main and right main. So I assume we go left main and right main like
tanks.
that. I guess that's why they're green.
Landing gear down.
Okay, so you can
Down.
cross feed by turning it to the other one.
Throttles, propellers, mixtures.
Set them to full, it says. Okay. Oh, throttle idle. Whoops. There we go. See if it auto completes. Throttle idle. Prop and mixture full. They are. It's not detecting, but I think that's set correctly.
Set. All circuit breakers pilot.
Oh, the circuit breakers are functional too? Nice. Yep. Beautiful.
IN.
Open the
All
windows.
circuit breakers co-pilot.
See these popped out. Okay, not 100% of them are active, it looks like. But more than 0. Oh no, is that in or out? Oh, hold on. Or I make a grave mistake. Okay, there's all look into me. Open the windows. Oh, nice. You actually push the button on this too. I don't think I can open it because of the tablet, right? Yeah, okay. Nice. That's cool. Got that little window. We got another one over here. Yeah, you actually have to hit the button to open it. Rockwolf says a throttle. They're not idle. Oh, they're below the detent. Oh, no. Wait, the throttle isn't idle. Where is there a detent? Maybe I'm missing something. Where's the detent on the throttle? No detent. Okay. Okay, all circuit breakers in.
IN.
Continuing.
Clock flight time.
Clock flight time. Well, it's not on, so maybe I missed turning the battery on in the previous one. Battery switch off. Wing flaps up. Okay, so I didn't. So we can't check this in this checklist.
Clock flight time.
Unless there's an analog version of it.
0.
Oh, okay, it wants me to turn the battery on just to check the flight time. Clock flight time. Okay. Prop sync off. Prop sync. I know nothing about prop sync.
Prop sync.
Okay, now we're going to turn the battery switch on.
Battery switch.
Okay, it's already on.
On. Gear position lights.
Yep,
Green.
3 green right there.
Fuel totalizer.
Gear is down on the Bravo.
Set. Parking brake.
Parking
Set.
brake set. Okay, prop sync off. Okay, it's back to the top.
Propeller clear.
All right, magneto's on, engine start. So we have the batteries on. I'm going to turn the GPU on and we'll get our clearance to the airport we're going to go to. Oh, right. I can't do that because I need to close the window. All right. It's kind of cool. All right. That's locked. Now we can bring the tablet out. I think. Tablet. There we go. All right. It took a minute. All right. Tablet's back out. All right, so we can get the GPU on, and then we'll fill everything up before we start the engine, get our clearance and all that. So there were some improvements made to say intentions. I feel like I'm going to use say intentions literally every flight. So yesterday, there were Brian, the lead developer on say intentions, posted a couple updates in their Discord. He said IFR departures now handle a SID, or it will give you radar vectors to your first waypoint. He said it should also do a decent job of managing your climb profile, but it will take some tuning. It says it also is now fully aware of your waypoints and your position relative to those waypoints and can give you vectors to the waypoints. And then he said we're probably a few days away from having basic IFR support completed, which is crazy. And then he posted another update a little later yesterday saying IFR arrivals are now a thing. RNAV, GPS, ILS, visual. And then he said eventually VOR DME, very experimental, likely enough to get you down on the runway. So I don't know that we'll need an IFR. We're going to go IFR today. Maybe we should just to see the improvements. We know VFR works pretty well. So I'm just trying to test everything that's new every day as they release updates. And he said, to be clear, that is enough functionality to complete an end-to-end IFR flight, major milestone. They have a lot of work to do, clean up phraseology bugs, or he didn't say bugs, I inserted that myself, timing and more, but we're celebrating. So yeah, we'll try that out and see how it works. What's up, boys? Sorry about it. You're back. You went AFK during the stream. Mods, you know what to do. Absolutely nothing. That's what. Okay, oil doors are still open. Whoops. All right, cool. Let's go back. So on Air Company, I found a flight to Yellowstone. I think we went to Yellowstone during our Across the USA thing. So I got that set up, and I also brought up SimBrief already. So here is the SimBrief flight plan. So I got the 414 set. We got KLWT. I don't even know where we are. I just picked a random... Oh, Lewistown Municipal. And I'm going to bring up my notepad. I know you guys can't see it. I would love to use the... prepping the band hammer. Nice mics on it. I know it's... I would like to have the notes on the screen and stuff. I don't know if you guys even care, but... No, I'm not serious, of course. Mike might be serious, though. He gets a little crazy with his flexing his mod power sometimes. Okay, so we're Cessna, and our call sign today, or our tail number is 65903 Lima. Okay, we'll do IFR. So we're going I'm just taking notes here. KLWT, which is Lewistown, to KWYS Yellowstone. And it looks like we have 4 passengers. And then the total weight of the passengers is 760 pounds. 760 over 4 is 185 per passenger. So we'll have to make sure we load in enough passengers to satisfy the payload. Okay, back over here to the flight plan. Or sorry, back over to the SimBrief. All right, we're expecting flight level 200. Airtime is 1 hour and 19 minutes. I picked a kind of a longer flight just so I have time to do the checklist and everything for the first time in the plane. Hour 47 block time. All right, and then block fuel. All right, block fuel is 554 pounds. That is set. All right, I'll copy and paste the route here for you guys. All right, there is the route. Okay, and I'll import that into SimBrief and double check the weight, the fuel this time. Oh, wait, are we not getting any sound for the stools? Oh, did I mute them? Oh, I muted it by accident. Sorry. Sierra, thanks so much. The chat comes in instantly, but then sometimes there's delays. Dude, thanks so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Big Sierra coming in big, as always. Realize that this is a little too high. There we go. All right, pull up your stools, everyone. Thanks so much, Sierra. Kirk, Mark, Q-Lanks, and who else? Brett and Meatack gifted memberships. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy your little stools. And your cartons of cigarettes will arrive in the mail for your passengers, as is tradition and Couch Captain's rules. All right, 92 gallons. That gives us 554 pounds here in SimBrief. That matches what we have, or sorry, in On Air, that matches what we have in SimBrief. 467 pounds available still. So we're going to load the fuel and payload, but then we're going to have to check what it says for passenger weight. So we're going to hit fly now. Minus 10-hour offset, so we have daytime, as usual. And then we'll get over to the EFB and load it in packs. I think it did this. This is just what I left it as earlier. We'll go ahead and clear that out. All right, starting flight. Thanks again, Sierra. How old am I? It's a mystery. It will remain a mystery. I'm either 25 or 50. Nobody knows. Somewhere between there. Yeah, I think somebody said I sound like I'm in my late 20s. Someone else said I'm 40. I think we've had pretty much every age. I don't think anybody's guessed over like 50 though. My flight plans goes to Targi twice. Targi. Oh yeah, what is that? CF01 direct Targi again. Wait, direct Targi? What is CF01? There's no way that's an airport. Yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out early. Let's go check 12. Between 25 and 50. Yeah, I'm definitely older than 18. Yeah, what is up? I don't know what's up with this route. Targi to Targi. This doesn't make any sense. This is a 185 nautical mile route. I think we need to do a custom route here. So let's go over to SkyVector and look up a real world route for this and replace it. Yeah, 157 miles. All right, so here's the SimBrief one. So these are based on real world routes, or sorry, the SkyVector one. Axabe to Annam to BZN. Is that Bozeman VOR to Womit? All right, this is actually a flight plan, so we're going to use this instead. So I'm going to go back to SimBrief, come down here, paste in that route, and then hit Analyze Route. Okay, map looks good. 212 miles though. Oh, that's fine. We're putting the IFR to the test. 27. See, regardless, I'm just never gonna say yes. You know, it's I'm older than 21. I enjoy the flavor of the beers. Yeah, I'm between 20 and let's say 50. Does it matter? Does it matter? He's 200 like a juggalo. The next thing will be to guess my real first name. That'll be the next guess after the age. Once you guys figure that out. Beer. Okay. All right. So that's analyzed. So that's a good route. 4 passengers are listed, and then generate flight. All right. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, this should be picked up automatically. This will be picked up automatically by say intentions since it's our last generated flight. Okay, 570 block fuel. So we need a little bit more fuel than we had before. 570 instead of 550 something. 552. Flight level still 200. Hour and 19 minutes turned into an hour and 21 minutes. Jake? Okay, all right, I think we're good. So I think I need to go back here, and we're gonna reload the flight plan just to make sure. We have to change the fuel here now. Top that back off. I think I need to abort the flight first. There we go. Aaron. Dude, I love Key and Peele. Classic. All right, so we're going to abort the flight. I'm going to set the correct fuel now that we've updated at 570 pounds. All right, Yellowstone, fly. Cessna 414. Do you guys call it the Cessna 414 or the Cessna 414? Because we'll say like Cessna 208. Cessna 172. So I guess it's a Cessna 414. Kind of like how you would name an airway. Okay, import SimBrief again. All right, now we're at 570 pounds. Add that fuel in. Fish says my wife made me watch every episode of Key and Peele. It's so good, man. Yeah, I'm always happy whenever I see like a clip from Key and Peele, like on Reddit or something like that. Do I say GIF or GIF? GIF. Anybody that says GIF is wrong, and I can prove it to you once and for all. There's no argument after this, okay? Even if you argue, there's no argument. There is only one word in the English language in the dictionary that starts with GIF, and the word is gift. You do not give anyone Christmas gifs, as far as I know, or birthday gift. So there is no way that it's GIF. It's GIF. Also, the word graphic starts with a G, not a J. So it's definitely GIF. We might have to unmod Mike if he persists. It is GIF. Unless you give me a gift for my birthday, it is a gift and a GIF. What if I give someone Jif peanut butter? Then you might be giving them a better gift than what the other person gave as a gift for their birthday. Giraffics card. Yeah. Okay, total payload. Let's do this now. Fuel, we need 570 pounds or 95 gallons. All right, total fuel right now is 104 gallons. Fuel is 618 pounds. So maybe I need to move this a little. It doesn't think that we have enough fuel. Oh, it's just because we have too much. All right, we'll bring it down to 570 if we can. 569. Okay, it's happy with that. It's green checkbox now. All right, now total payload. Due 760 and current is 325. So we need to add, what is that? 435 pounds. All right, let's go to our passengers. 435 pounds. I wish it would show the, actually I could probably just bring this up, right? 325. 325, and we need this to read 760. So let's start adding people. All right, we're going to bring Alicia because she's on her phone and she's not going to bug us while we're flying, asking about the controls because she's distracted. Mary was looking out the window, so we're also going to add her in. Wait, that didn't update the weight, did it? The heck? Mary weighs 0 pounds. John weighs 0 pounds. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, now we're up to 650. Need to check our CG. We want to be, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we want to load people in the front. Okay, 650. And we need another 110 pounds. Do we have anyone that's 110 pounds? Bobby's 110 pounds. Now we are perfectly at 760. All right, nobody has any... Actually, if we look here, it says there are 4 passengers, but we're only taking 3, I guess. That fulfills it. There's no cargo at all. They didn't even bring bags. So that's going to be accurate. Let's go ahead and review our passengers. We got Bobby with the Coors Light looking shirt on. Alicia and Mary minding their own business, leaving us alone in the cockpit. So that's good. Hey, Russia, what's going on? 325 is pilot and co-pilot. Okay, so it just automatically counts pilot and co-pilot. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, that's fine. As long as we satisfy the satisfy on air, then we're good. Okay, that's all set. Fuel is set. CG is a little aft. It's a little far aft, isn't it? Maybe I should add... There's not really anyone that's 110 pounds on the front, is there? I could either add luggage. It's fine. Bobby's in the back. He really wanted to be in the back. So we're just going to have to deal with it as pilots. Okay, I think we can put this away now. We're going to go through the normal checklist. All right, props are clear. So our batteries are on, but our avionics are not on yet. But we have the GPU on, so we can just go ahead and find... Where's the avionics master? I don't want to drain our... I don't want to be running our engines until we get the avionics set up and call in and get our clearance and all that stuff. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I want to find where this button is anyway. These are lights, anti-ice. And then battery, engine, probably missed it in the middle somewhere. Where's my avionics switch? Right next to anti-ice? How am I still on the ground? We're being thorough. Oh, avionics bus right here. There we go. Nice. So are these 750s? Is it going to load 2 GTN 750s? They're 2 avionics buses. Avionics bus on. I think that's it. So do I have to actually hit the button to turn them on? Maybe not. Avionics attacks are attached to the paint jobs? Oh, really? And the battery is on. Yeah, battery is on. Everything else is alive except for the avionics. All right, I'll just go through the checklist. I'm sure it's
Clear.
user error. All right, prop is clear. Magneto's on.
On. Engines.
Engine start. So we don't need to prime them? Do I just say engine start? No fuel pump or anything? Okay, yeah, that doesn't seem right. All right, we're going to go fuel pump right, prime right, and then start right. Nope, we got fuel on. Prime. There we go. All right, nice. There are liveries for TDS and PMS separate. Oh, no, really? Why? Okay, so this might be a problem then. Did I choose a livery that has the TDS version in it? And now I get, yeah, now I get no avionics? Oh, that's weird. Whoa. Got a little pinwheel. Look at that. Yeah, that must be what I did. Oh, no. We have to start over. All right. I mean, this is not going to be a big deal, right? Or we just don't use GPS. That'll take forever. Oh, no. Okay. We're going out. It's been an hour and 3 minutes, and we're restarting. Why it doesn't hot swap. I have seen in the working title Discord, like from time to time, that, yeah, we could do like a quick start or something. I have seen in the working title Discord from time to time that the devs there do say that a lot of problems can happen if you offer hot swapping avionics, and they don't recommend it. So it's possibly a good thing that they don't allow you to do it with this plane. We could be avoiding some bugs because of it. Oh, it does say it right in the livery. So when I chose this earlier, but when I started, I didn't even look at the name. I just looked at the livery visually, and I was like, okay. Okay, so here we have the 750 plus working title, 750 on its own. Oh no, I don't have the working title package. All right, we're just gonna go with the 530 then, because I don't want to have to restart the sim. It's gonna take forever. So we're just gonna go 530. Obviously the black one is the coolest. Control 3 quick engine start. Control 3 will be a that'll be an instrument camera preset. Maybe you mean Control E. Okay, let's do this again. KLWT. Yeah, maybe I will do a quick start. You guys are here just with your engines running this entire time. Patient as ever. Getting some chores done around the house for the last hour. What's DLSS? It's like NVIDIA's AI, like it's a super sampling, like AI powered super sampling as part of their graphics card technology. Basically how it works is, say you set your resolution to 4K it's not actually going to render the game in 4K. It's going to render it at a lower resolution, mattering the quality you pick. And then their AI is going to upsample it to make it look like it's 4K. So you get performance benefits because it's rendering natively at a lower resolution, but then it's using AI or whatever tech they have, which is DLSS, to upscale it for you to make it look like 4K. And because of that, you get more performance out of it. But visually to you, you don't tell that there's a big perceived difference. Oh no, this is scaring me. What is this? I just got like, what's his name? R. Lee Ermey or whatever. What is that? What the blank is that? From Full Metal Jacket. Okay. So we have, we got our weather radar and a single 530. But this thing, I have no idea what to do with this. Oh, it's an ATM. Yeah, there's a skimmer on this, like at the local 7-Eleven. Perfect. Okay, let's get this off again. Let's see if On-Air Company is good. Okay, we got our fuel. Is our fuel actually set? Let's double check our fuel. 569 pounds. It's going to yell at me again, right? 587, due 570. All right, it says that's good. And then we need 760 pounds in. So if I go in here and put in the co-pilot, or was it under here? Show co-pilot. That brings us up to 325. And then we had Alicia, Mary, and Bobby. Perfect. 570 on the dot. Start tracking. All right, let's use the quick start here. We'll just hit start engines. So do I hit ready to start? Beautiful. Okay, Avionics are on this time. I definitely need to use the GTN next time I fly this. But for now, we got the good old working title, 530. I'll need, it looks like there's a 414 package to download for the PMS 50 to get the working title stuff in there with the PMS 50. So I'll do that later. All right, and then we're gonna need these fully up there. Parking brake is set. Okay, everything else is good. Press and hold the start engines.
Your flight will be monitored until
Beautiful.
you land and shut down the engines.
You know, the one downside is that we are unable to put in a flight plan in the 530 from SimBrief. And we can't load airways into the 530 either. So this is going to be horrible. See how fast I can do it, though. We'll get off the ground eventually. Don't worry about it. Pulling a long one. Full prop mixture. Crack the throttles an inch. Prime 4 seconds and start. Oh, I did not crack these, but it looks like we got started anyway. Oh, can we? Unslaved or normal? Oh, I hope this works automatically. It says left hand DG unslaved or normal. So I assume that's referring to the HSI since it's not a DG, it's an HSI, but unless, I guess you could argue it's both. Anyway, we'll see when we put in our waypoints here if this automatically changes the course. That would be incredible. I like it. Okay, we're going Lewistown. So we're headed to the west and then to the south today. So I'm back on, I got Sky Vector open in the background and I'm just going through point by point. I'm going to put in a minimal amount of waypoints just based on the turns in the airway. If we had the GTN, we could put in the airways themselves, but we can't. All right, LWT, Lewistown. We'll put in our arrival, our destination, KWYS. West Yellowstone. Is this slaved? It doesn't look like it. I can change it either way. Norm or unslaved? Maybe it's just with this one. All right, let's put in some waypoints. First waypoint, I'm gonna skip a few waypoints. I'm only gonna do where we need them, like the absolute minimum for turns. Oh, I might need the waypoints for IFR though. I don't know. All right, let me see how fast I can do it. Teco, T-E-K-O-E. Or Tico. Then we got Linge, L-I-N-G-E. I have to type slower than normal here because sometimes if you type too fast, it doesn't work correctly. All right, then we got Anem, A-N-N-E-M. Let's see. A-N. Okay, Anem, then we turn south to Swed. S-W-E-D-D, or Swede almost. Swed. Okay, after Swed, K-I-C-D-O. Definitely get spoiled with SimBrief import and spoiled with loading airways and other avionics. All right, then we got the Bozeman VOR BZN. Bravo, Zulu, Uniform, whoops, November, Bozeman, Northwest USA. All right, then after Bozeman, we go Womit, and then our destination, W-O-M-E-T. Now watch, it's gonna change our route on me now that I programmed it in when we get our clearance. I think it tries to follow completely, like I think it tries to follow your SimBrief flight plan right, like directly or one for one. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, that's set. All right, nice. Let's bring up Navigraph so you guys can see Navigraph, and it's not just on the side, on a side monitor. We're gonna unload and then load it in from SimBrief again. All right, that looks right. Yep, that looks good. All right, and next I just need to update my tail number. We are 65903 Lima. And our call sign is Cessna 903 Lima. Adding that into say intentions. All right, now let's get, we have Salt Lake Center and we're at an untowered airport, as is my, pretty much always fly to untowered airports by accident. All right, we'll just get it in the air then. So let's get on the CTAF 1230. And this looks like, okay, is this our, oh, this is RNAV or NAV2. Do we have a COM2? We have a COM2 over here. Nice. I kind of love the like yellow and red colors over here. That's kind of rad. All right, let's get our ASOS 118375. 37. Oh, we have recall. What the? Transfer. Oh, recall actually remembers the previous one. That's interesting. Okay, that's new. All right, and this, look at our transponder. What? Okay, this is awesome. This stuff is all old school. It's pretty cool looking. All right, nice. Okay. Definitely taking some getting used to. All right, strobes, taxi lights. Sounds like the pump. Let's see if the pumps work. No, pump switch does not work. Pitot switch works on my hardware. Anti-ice switches do not work. Landing light switch doesn't work. Okay, taxi switch works. Oh no, landing switch does work. Okay, nice. And strobe switch works. Okay, nav light is on already. Avionics bus. So we got pitot heat. And then we have anti-icing prop. Windshield alcohol. I don't know. That looks... It's just... There's no switch there, so I guess we can't use that. Surface de-ice. Alright. If you turn the TV to channel 3, you can play... Dude, that would be awesome. The TV. The weather radar to channel 3. Okay, so we have that set. So how do we listen? We need to turn on radio for COM 2 listening right here. Yeah, this is transmit. This is receive.
Asian Juliet.
Amazing.
Lewistown Municipal Airport Information Juliet. 0154 Zulu. Wind 210 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 8. Dew point 4. Altimeter 29er 42. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial
Alright, we have
contact.
Juliet.
Have information Juliet.
Okay, we got Juliet. Let's get 29er 42. Alright, 2942 is set on the altimeter. Let's go bring this to our default navigation screen. Track is 247. Oh, wait, did that set it? No, it didn't. Man, my dream is for this to auto set the course on an HSI like this. Oh, this is a cool DME instrument down here too. There's a lot of unique looking stuff in this plane. Like the DME instrument, I've never seen something like that. This NAV2 and RNAV like tuner down here, I've also never seen anything like this. So this looks like it's similar to what we see in the black square planes where you have that RNAV computer where you can put in, yeah, it looks like it's pretty much the same kind of thing as that. You have like multiple waypoints you can put in. You specify the frequency, the bearing, and the distance, and it'll basically put a virtual waypoint there for you to fly to. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we have our audio panel here. The transponder looks out of this world, out of this universe, and so do the like comm radios. All this stuff is just like custom. It's pretty cool. Okay, so winds are 210 at 9, so I think we'll use runway 26, which is behind us to the right. And then Unicom is 123.0. So we have that in, and then once we take off, we'll go to Salt Lake Center, 133.4. Set that in our standby. You know what we should do is, I think we should, all right, we have autopilot in this, right? Whoa, where's the autopilot? Wait, before the autopilot was above this screen, wasn't it? Oh, it's right here in the, oh, it's right here. This is totally different too. Okay, flight director, autopilot on and off. We can choose what our source is, nav 1 or nav 2. Heading, nav, back course. Altitude hold, and the rest of these are not. Okay, and then next to it we have our altitude. Okay, altitude alert and arm. This is so cool. What is it? What is going on with this thing? Okay, this is so fast to set too. You can set the tens of thousands. Oh, I put in the wrong frequency. Oh, you're right. Yep, thank you. 1334. There we go. Thanks, Monty. The Bravo will work too. Adam says, I'm amazed how you've mastered not only the electronics, just moving around so freely. I guess yeah, I guess it just comes in time. This is really well laid out though. Like it's kind of, everything is right in front of you. I don't have to look down or up or too far for anything. So it's kind of nice. Yeah, lots of unique stuff for sure. Okay, so this is our altitude selection instrument separate from this, kind of like you've seen in like the TBM 850. Has like a separate I assume this might have vertical speed mode. Yeah, it has arm and coupled, but I can only have one button, right? And then there's an alert. And then high and low altitude alert? Anyway, we'll set this to our cruise of 20,000. Yeah, flight level 200. It's cool you can change the 10,000s with a click. So then arm, and it says coupled or armed. So I wonder how that works. Okay, armed. So we hit the button to arm it when we're in our climb. During the climb, it'll be armed, and then once we get up to that altitude, I assume that the coupled is basically altitude hold mode, and armed is ALTS mode, kind of. So yeah, I'm expecting that. So if I hit this, once we get up to 20,000, flight level 200, it'll couple, and then we'll see a green light or something here, is what I'm guessing. It looks like the one thing that we can't set is our vertical speed, right? I don't know if we can set vertical speed or flight level change. So we might just get a pitch hold when we turn on the autopilot, so we'll see how that works. Yeah, I don't see anything for vertical speed or flight level change or IAS mode anywhere. Maybe I'll find it at the absolute worst time. Center dash. Look under the throttle and RPM. Oh, down here. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, pitch up and down. Autopilot on, yaw damper on. Okay, so we just have pitch trim, right? Roll. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's just pitch hold. And then we can do up and down. Autopilot test. Master autopilot on, yaw damper on. Let me see if the button works. Okay, my hotkey does not work for yaw damper or autopilot, so we'll have to hit these manually. Okay, nice. So we can pitch up and down with this. Beautiful. Pitch trim. Right. So it's just a manual. Well, it's through the autopilot, but we're just setting the pitch trim amount. And then I assume, yeah, the autopilot is not going to manage that for us unless we're in altitude hold mode, probably, once we get up to flight level 200. Okay, this will be fun. 750 package would give you vertical speed. All right, we're doing it on a hard mode then. We're still on the ground, an hour and 23 minutes so far. No pressure. Okay, desired track 247, so let me set that. I got a little distracted. All right, that looks about right. And then for our heading, it's 259 for runway 26. So we'll set this to about 259. Right there. Okay. And I do need the checklist for takeoff and all that. All right, this is a lot of work. 750 has IAS too. Yeah, it did have a more modern autopilot above the screen, didn't it? I didn't want to spend the 20 minutes to restart the sim, so instead we're spending those 20 minutes learning these different systems. All right, before taxi, avionics on and set. That's done. Brakes check and flight instruments. We'll skip the run up because I don't think there are any failures in this. Before takeoff, check fuel quantity, main tanks on the fuel selectors. Cow flaps open. We'll have to do that one. Trim tab takeoff. So we'll go ahead and set. Oh, we have pitch trim wheel right here, which is separate from the autopilot trim. And it looks like my... Huh. I cannot use my... Is there a lock for the pitch trim or something? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, I had autopilot engaged, I think, with my shortcut. All right, now it's working. That's good that I checked that. Flaps up before takeoff. Prop sync off. Okay, sweet. All right, let's finally move. My God, this took forever. Set cabin altitude. Oh, nice. Yep. Thank you. I know that's down here. All right, set cabin altitude. So we got the window, so we need flight level 200. Do we set it like do we set it 100 above or 1,000 above or something? Pressurize. Okay, pressurize is already turned on. Okay, I'll forget to check these when we take off, but wait, I can touch this? Huh. All right, our passengers are not gonna die, so that's good. All right, still on the phone, I'm sure. Bobby's doing fine in the back. All right, let's go over to runway 26. Man, this thing is, there's a lot going on in this plane. This is crazy. I don't want to fly it anymore. It's too much. Too complicated. No, this thing is awesome. This is so old school looking. To a loop. Yeah, we do have to put it through the tests, absolutely. I can't believe you guys waited that long. Hope you guys got some good errands done around the house. You got the laundry done, whatever. Tuck the kids in, whatever you got going on. We got a little off-roading here real quick. What's going on with this airport? There we go. All right, turn right on this taxiway. Oh, I didn't announce what we're doing here. Mountain, thanks for the 1 gifted membership, Mountain. In the other room. 1 gifted membership to John. Enjoy your stool, John. Pull up a seat. Watch out for the splinters. Oh, it's from the dog. Thanks, puppy. All right, we're going to turn right here. Lewistown traffic. Cessna 903 Lima is taxiing to runway 26, Lewistown. I said I want another. If it's not recorded, then there's no evidence. Actually, did my push to talk button got reset? Let me fix that. Oh yeah, push to talk didn't work. To reset my, I think I had my joystick unplugged. Oh, yep, this is wrong. Whoops. All my stuff, all my settings are wrong here. Over on say intentions. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Lewistown traffic, Cessna 903 Lima is taxiing to runway 26, Lewistown. All right, before takeoff, cowl flaps open. I know they're down here. Let's see, are they open now? Is that it right there? Wait, is this the cowl flap? To look down and inspect closer. Lock, pull to close. Oh, I didn't pull them open. Oh, there we go. You actually have to pull them all the way out. There we go. Where are the cowl flaps? Oh, they're closed now. Oh, they were open. Pull to close. Okay, they were open already. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see them open right here. Hey, that's me. Enjoy, John. Enjoy your stool. It's not the highest quality, but over time, you know, over time it'll be upgraded. Trim tab we set for takeoff. Flaps are up. Prop sync is off. It's right here. Flight instruments and avionics. I believe we set them. We have our course in. We have our selected altitude in. We have our heading set. I'm going to turn heading mode on. And then I can press altitude hold mode, it looks like. I'm not going to hit it, though. Okay, so heading mode is on. Autopilot is off. Nav 1 is our source, which should be our GPS because this says Nav 2. Lights as required. All right, landing light is on. Do we have an outside air temperature somewhere over here? That's just a clock. Oh, it's right here. So it's above, it's about, what are we at? Like 8 to 10, probably like 5 or 6 Celsius, it looks like. Cabin doors are closed. I think we had it auto set all that for us. Aux fuel pumps on high. So my key doesn't work for the aux fuel pumps. Yeah, so I have to... Oh wait, does it work for low? No, it doesn't. So we have to do the aux fuel pumps by manual down here. So those are set to high. Make sure the enunciation panel is clear. It's not. It says left and right hydraulics. Hydraulic flow. I think I've used hydraulics in one plane. So somewhere in here. Maybe are those just gonna go away once we take off? Hold on, let me. Yep, they do. Okay, cool. Those will go off automatically when we give it some throttle there, and then throttle 17. All right, run up. We're just gonna skip that for time. You guys are so bored right now. Landing lights check. Power set for takeoff. I don't know what set for takeoff means. I'm just gonna max it and see if it goes above the red line or not. I don't know if it's allowed to go above that for a certain amount of time, but I don't think there are failures, so hopefully the engine doesn't explode. And then check fuel flow. All right, takeoff. It just says check. I don't know what the rotation speed is. We'll just find out when it comes off the ground. We'll just see what happens. All right, runway 26. Keep it under the red. Okay, someone's doing wheelies in the 350. And I feel like I've just graduated to a plane that is way beyond my capabilities, and I'm ready to go. Just do full power. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Yeah, after flying like black square planes and stuff like that, I'm like, never do full power. Wait a minute, what is the windsock doing? Okay, this METAR was it seems quite off. It seems like runway 21 might have been better. All right, well, this will be a fun takeoff. Okay, we're gonna take off, and then our course is actually right in front of us pretty much. All right, full throttle. Oh yeah, it's past the red right there, so I'm gonna pull it back a little to where it says 4,000. All right, airspeed's alive, 60 knots. Oh, the engines do sound awesome, you're right. 80 knots. I'm gonna wait till we get to about 100 to pull back. I don't know what it needs to be at. Oh yeah, we came right up at 100. All right.
Airborne time logged.
All right, positive rate of climb. Running out of runway. Gears coming up. Flaps were already up. Kind of heard the gear like clunk away. That was nice. All right, we're climbing like over 2,000 feet per minute. Just trimming the nose down a little bit. Okay, flaps are already up. After takeoff, gear and flaps up. Yaw damper check. It's still off. Does that mean we need it on? I'm gonna end up turning on autopilot anyway, so we'll turn the autopilot master on. And then here we'll hit... Okay, autopilot is not completely on yet. I assume that would be green, right? Well, let me change heading bug and see if it reacts to it. It does. Okay, I guess the orange means it's on. Maybe it's orange because it's on altitude mode yet. Altitude hold mode. All right, let's turn on nav mode, see what that does. Yaw damper is on. Aux fuel pumps to low. We'll go down here and change these back down to low. Lewistown traffic, Cessna 903 Lima is clear of 26. Final call, Lewistown. Ice protection as required. Temperature is still, that's around 0. Let's get the pitot heat on for now. Landing taxi light retracted and off. Taxi, I think is there just an off position? Retract. So landing light we'll leave on for now. Oh, this is so interesting. So, okay, so the altimeter only has a hundreds hand, and you see the thousands almost digitally, you know, on the analog window here, 7,800. Okay, prop sync is still off. Climb, set power. We're just gonna pull it back into the green here for now. Mixture adjust. We are over 7,000 feet, so I probably need to lean the mixture a bit. I'll just lean it a little bit for now. We'll look at that in a minute. Cal flaps as required. So I assume we can just close them. Make sure they're closed. Yep, they're all closed right there. You know, yeah, realistically, I guess we would probably check our temperatures and stuff, but it's pretty cold out. It's like 0 degrees. I don't even know if we needed them for takeoff. AC cabin heat as required. Pressurization was set. And it's not climbing yet. I don't know that it needs to climb yet. Maybe it starts once we get towards 10,000. We're almost at 10,000. All right, let's go over to Salt Lake Center and get our IFR clearance. Drake says, I'm pretty sure it stays orange the whole time. Oh, okay. No green for us. Okay, oxygen checked, altimeter 2992 once we get there. Okay, so cabin. So did I set it correctly? It's set right here, and it's on pressurize. Emergency oxygen. Did I need to do anything else? 3 unlabeled switches. Cabin pressure is not climbing quite yet. We're almost at 10,000. Yeah, we passed 10,000. All right, let's do the landing lights. Landing lights off. Okay, it has 3 positions. When I turn them off, it retracts them. When I turn them off on my switch, I mean. Okay, yeah, cabin altitude's still not climbing yet. Drake says the outer number is what it goes to. And you're at that already. Oh, it is already all the way up. Oh, you're right. That's weird. I expected it. I guess it probably pressurized before we took off because we were, because we started at, or not, maybe not before, but we started at 4,000 feet. So yeah, it's already up there. Okay. Yeah, good eye. All right, cool. Let's try to get our clearance now. Let's get the music back on. And we'll talk to Salt Lake Center, get IFR clearance. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 65903 Lima. Looking to pick up our IFR to Yellowstone. IFR clearance, I should have said. Pick up our IFR. Can we get our IFR, please? Yeah, obviously I don't know like the leaning procedure in this, so I've just pulled it out a little bit. Are our EGTs on the right? Oh, they're front and center. Okay. Oh, it looks like, does it have a little needle we can set? No, it doesn't. I love when you can set the little reference pointer at it. Oh, is my push to talk not working again? Oh, let me reset. Okay, I'm resetting ATC. We're going to try again. I think maybe my push to talk didn't work again. Lior says, don't lean it until you get to cruise. Really? Not during the climb? All right, let's try Salt Lake Center again. It's kind of a long flight. Got time to learn stuff. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 65903 Lima, looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Yellowstone. Pull RPMs to 2450 in climb. All right, pulling them back. 2450, thanks Drake. All right, there's 2450 right there. Manifold just at the top of the green right now. Did I transmit to say intentions? Yeah, it's not, what's going on? Salt Lake Center, mic check. Mic check. Radio check. Yeah, something is up. It's not sending any, it's not sending anything. Yeah, my push to talk is just not working. I wonder if, maybe I have it on the wrong microphone device. Let me see. Test internet. Let's test the recording. It should play it back to me. Hello? Online, internet, test, microphone test. It's frozen. Yeah, I think maybe I don't have my right device set. Sorry, well. Okay, I'm hitting play. And it's not playing anything back, is it? Oh, Windows troubleshooting here. Speech, yeah, it says check your mic. Internet, online. Once again, it's not able to test. Huh. I don't think I've ever had this problem with say intentions. It's probably my issue because let me hit play again. Ah, this is weird. Oh, sorry, you guys are actually paying attention to the flight. Oh yeah, the airspeed is very low. Let me see if I can pitch down. Yeah, we're gonna stall. Oh yeah, okay, so I can't use my, I have to use this down here manually. Yeah, no flight level change in this. Thanks, I'm tabbed out in say intentions troubleshooting. Always a good time to do it in the climb. But laterally, it looks like it's doing a good job keeping us on course. Pitch down a little more. All right, that's good for now. Yeah, we're already up to 15,700. Nice. Okay, sorry. Let me tab out and trying to get say intentions working here. I think I messed up my input devices. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart say intentions. Okay, good. ATC is on. Salt Lake Center, radio check. Yeah, it's not finding my microphone. This is so weird. Salt Lake Center, radio check. Huh. Mic test online. Yeah, every time so they have like a test your microphone UI in the settings. Every time I click it, it freezes the program. Let me check their Discord. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, someone else is getting this. Yeah, speech to text has failed. Let me try default audio device again. It does not like me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to troubleshoot say intentions. One other person had a problem. But yeah, it's failing every time I talk. Alright, we're already at 17,800. Going up to flight level 220. They removed you for profanity. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that is just... Yeah, that's kind of... It's surprising and not at the same time. If it was any other, like, community, I would be... not surprised, but I guess yeah, in this community, I'm kind of surprised. Alright, so we're almost at flight level 200. We'll see what... Oh, we gotta set to standard 2992 actually. A long wind to 2992. Alright, there we go. Alright, 1,000 to go. And we do have the altitude alert armed. Alright, there's 1,000 to go on the alert. What's up, Liam? We got tech support live. It just not recognizing my microphone with the new build, the newest version. I tried all my different microphone devices. If I ever hit the record button to test it, it fails every time. And whenever I say something, the green spinner happens, and then it never sends a message. So I feel like somehow it's not detecting my speech. It's probably a me problem. Maybe I have to check my routing and stuff. Could be a me issue with my interface or something. Let me see, routing, microphone. Sierra says the idiots who were being profane with the AI must have made Brian strengthen the filters. Or the debug.log file. Let me find that. Should I put it in the custom? I'll put it in the troubleshooting section. I found it. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's got all my device information. I'm trying to see if there's any doxable information in here. Can I just send it to you guys directly? I'll just send it to you if that's okay, Liam. All right, sorry guys, we got real-time support here. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's holding us. Yes, it is green. Okay, nice. So I missed this happening. So we got the coupled is green now. Altitude hold mode automatically turned on. So I guess now we can just, I don't know, I'll just pull back our power a little bit. All right, our desired track right now, 247. We're not too far from Lewistown. We're already in cruise, so this is... we might confuse it. We might confuse it by doing like the pop-up IFR thing or getting IFR after we've already departed. All right, let's get this crazy weather radar turned on. Nice, there we go. Got some precip a long ways off to the right. I just learned why you shouldn't say things on a public scanner. I have a feeling the microphone not working is my fault. Like I was messing with my interface, but I backed it up and restored it. Actually, let me check in Microsoft. Let me check in Windows if I go to my chat mic and hit test. Hello, internet. Maybe it's just not working. It might be a me problem. Yeah, I hit test your microphone. I bet it's a me problem. I have to troubleshoot even more here. Chat USB 1. I'm using the Rodecaster Duo and oh, maybe it's this microphone 1. I may have messed something up. Sorry guys. This is what happens in flight simming. Inevitably you'll be troubleshooting. Little technical annoyances here and there. I don't think it's yeah, no, I don't think it's your guys' problem. I think my problem is my interface. The routing on the Roadcaster is a little confusing to set up, and I was playing around with a headset instead of my regular microphone yesterday, and then I backed up my main settings and then restored them today. But now maybe some things weren't saved. Yeah, so I can't test my own mic. Yeah, something is here. Ryan says to roll back one version. Okay. And maybe it's not my microphone. I'm not sure. I'll do that real quick while we're gonna be in cruise a bit. We got time, and then we'll get ATC going. All right, I'm gonna go grab the previous version. I wouldn't be surprised if it's me, but I'll check the other version first and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then it's definitely me. All right, sorry guys, thanks for your patience, everyone. All right, relaunching. All right, now we're on say intentions 2113. Salt Lake Center, radio check. Green. No, that didn't work either. All right, this is something wrong on my side then. How long does it lock up? I don't know, like 20, 30 seconds. Yeah, it's not detecting it again. This is a me problem, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. It is a me problem. Yeah, when I go into my Windows settings, I can see that when I even do the Windows in my Windows devices, I don't think it's showing any microphone input. So yeah, it's I made a boo-boo. Customer service is, yeah, even better than Nvidia's. Man, they're lost. That was such a weird experience where they just didn't care to make any attempt at rectifying it. And then my bank did everything great and was like, oh, well, we'll just reverse the charges. I was like, all right, sounds good to me, thanks. Just tapping away on my interface screen right here, trying to get this to work. Yeah, this the interface is really nice, but as far as like the routing goes, the routing can get a little Oh, did I just fix it? No, not quite. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of advanced routing options, and it's not necessarily like made it's not necessarily, it's just not intuitive. There's a lot of weird things with it. Any chance I change something in the mixer software? It pretty much, the issue is pretty much in how the Roadcaster routes the microphone on its own. Basically, like, if you think of your normal microphone device on your computer, you just have one device and it's just your microphone. But with like streaming interfaces, what you guys hear, like, it's all one input. As like the main input. So my main quote-unquote microphone is me talking, the music in the background, the simulator sound. It's literally everything combined. And then separately from that, you have like a separate microphone only device. And that's the one that's not quite working. So I'm supposed to set it to what's called like the chat microphone. But when I set it to that, it's not detecting any input. And I need to figure out why that is. And as soon as I tap the right button here on this touchscreen I'm playing around with, everything will just work. The tricky part is just, you know, actually touching the right button. USB 1 chat. And I have it, it looks like I have it set up right. Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, I chose like the right microphone and everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to talk. I'm kind of talking to myself and trying to figure this out. We can look at the Chancellor while this is going down. You'll stick to studying airliners. Yeah, the streaming stuff is complicated. Actually, I just messed something up. Like it was running fine, and I was playing around with setting up 2 profiles basically, and apparently something got tweaked, and now it's the wrong thing. Actually, like, the road is very nice. I was using the Go XLR for a long time. The Go XLR is much easier to set up. It just has fewer features, but... And the downside is, like, Go XLR, they aren't making them anymore. So if something ever dies with that thing, it's gone. Whereas I think Rode is going to be around for the long term. Alright, let's see how our fuel is doing. Looks like it's drawing it evenly. I think, yeah, I don't know if this is working now, actually. Add gallons, verify, gallons remaining, 94.7. Yeah, gallons. That looks like it's probably, maybe it's a little off. I didn't set this up before we got going, though. I'm going to once again install the newest Say Intentions. The Steel Series Alias. Oh, I don't know anything about that one. I went with the Rodecaster Duo. Part of the reason I got this one, though, is because it's letting me use my little desktop speakers, or aka monitors again. So it supports that, like 2 inputs, and then, yeah, you can send it out to speakers, aka monitors, if you have them. Not to be confused with a computer monitor, like a display, but stereo monitoring speakers. And that's really nice to have them back. But the Go XLR is really solid. I had the Go XLR Mini. But the Rode is definitely bigger. It has some nice features though, like the ducking. Like whenever I talk, it'll lower the music and the sound of the plane subtly and stuff like that. It's kind of nice. It is more complicated to set up for sure. The Alias. Yeah, I'll have to look at the Alias. I've never even heard of it. Maybe I'll look it up and... Oh, wait, it's working now, isn't it? So I went... Okay, why is this working now? Okay, I think it's going to work now. I did the same thing 3 times in a row, and the 3rd time it worked. The other 2 times, it didn't work. I don't know what's going on. All right, Say Intentions, let's go. I'm actually really curious to see how it handles this. I'm not sure that it's built to handle IFR clearance in the air. Salt Lake Center, Cessna. 65903 Lima, radio check. Had to bring up my notes. I had them forget what our new call sign is. Yep, it's working now. Salt Lake Center. Yep, it worked. I figured it out. Sorry, guys.
The 903 Lima, Salt Lake City Center. I hear you.
Can we get a IFR clearance for Cessna 903 Lima to Yellowstone? All right, there we go. And it responded really fast, actually. All right, here's the IFR clearance. We'll see what we get. All right, that was a me problem. Sorry, Liam. Sorry about that false alarm, dude. Definitely a me problem.
Cessna 903 Lima, Salt Lake Center.
Hope I didn't
unable to provide IFR clearance. You'll need to file a flight plan with the FAA first. After filing, contact me again for clearance.
Oh, we did file. Wonder why it doesn't have the flight plan. Let me check. I'm gonna check the website. Yeah, hopefully I didn't make Brian worried that something goes wrong. It's a user error. He can just shake his head and continue on. Alright, so we did the SimBrief flight plan earlier. I do have my SimBrief username set correctly. I wonder if I have to... Oh, yeah, I don't think we can... Can we do a... There's a VFR flight plan. Okay. Requested the whole call sign. Let me try again. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 65903 Lima, IFR to Yellowstone. I wonder if SimBrief needs the correct call sign too. I don't know that it double checks. Usually the one that's passed along by on-air company is wrong in SimBrief. It's gonna tell me to file the flight plan again probably.
Cessna 903 Lima, Salt Lake Center, cleared to the Yellowstone Airport.
Oh, we got it.
Filed. Maintain flight level 200. Expect runway 19er for arrival. Departure will be 133.4 Squawk Tree 551.
All right, flight level 200, runway 19 for the arrival. Departure 133.4, Squawk 3551, Cessna 903 Lima. So they said maintain flight level 200, so. All right, let's put that squawk code in this crazy looking transponder over here. 3551. There we go. Altitude. Let's see if we get a radar contact. So we might be confusing the crap out of it because I'm already in the air. This might be it's not very nice to say intentions. Yeah, I think Greg, I think you were right. Maybe just not having the whole call sign confused it in the IFR request. Even though we kind of chatted with them already for the radio check, I guess that's not technically establishing comms. Transponder on. Don't I have it on? Oh, down here. Oh, I have to do on and altitude. Okay. I'm used to just hitting one or the other. On altitude. And this is our ident test, standby and off. Okay, got you. Thank you. Drake keeping me going this flight single-handedly. All right, we're coming up to a turn here at Annam to Swed. That's going to change from the Victor 113 to the Victor 536. And then they said to expect runway 19er for our arrival. All right, so let's take a look at what approaches we even have. 19 has an RNAV GPS. Okay. And I'm going to double check that that's in the database in the sim. Yep, RNAV 19er. And then if we look over here for our initial approach fix, looks like we're headed to the south, so it looks like subkey or JigV would be good. Subkey. I think we just go JigV. for now, and we'll just load it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into up here into Navigraph and choose that. For now, we can change it later if it's wrong. RNAV 19er to jig V, add to route. And the METAR there, let's see. Airport information. And I don't see any weather info. KP60. 42 miles away from the destination is Windsor COM 2971. All right, we'll get the ATIS set up in our COM2 radio. All right, AWAS 118.1. All right, transferred, and we'll get COM2 turned on. I wonder if I should like tell the ATC where I am or something. It supposedly knows now which waypoint we're near and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, and I told them I read back. They didn't say read back correct, right? Salt Lake Center. Do we have our IFR clearance for Yellowstone? Cessna 65903 Lima. I forgot to give him my call sign. What's up, Deuce? New to PC gaming, any useful tip? Dude, did you get a PC for the first time? Oh, Liam says, don't buy a pre-built machine that costs 500. Yeah, if you want to play Flight Simulator, you're going to look at like 2,000 plus.
Do not have an IFR clearance on file. If you would like to file IFR
okay,
now,
yeah, it didn't work.
advise.
Okay. Oh, it says Helena approach. Salt Lake Center, can we get IFR clearance to Yellowstone for Cessna 65903 Lima? It's on file. Looks like it's translating 9er to 9 or. Like 9 or 10 or 11 or 12? Like OR. 9 or. You built a $2,500 rig. Nice. Yeah, if you're doing flight sim, it's like.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima Squawk Tree 551.
Squawk 3551. Cessna 9er 3 Lima. 3551. Okay, we got that going. Altitude on now. Thanks, Drake. 2,000 on Black Friday. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're, I feel like now because of frame generation, as long as you have a 4000 series NVIDIA card, turning that on is going to save so much. It's going to help you so much with your FPS. But if you play any other games, it's not necessarily going to be a feature in those games. But I mean, any 4000 series card is going to be great. Desire track 173 now. Yeah, they're not getting back to me again. And it says Helena approach now instead of Salt Lake Center. I don't know. Salt Lake Center, we're squawking 3551 Cessna 9er 3 Lima. Let me see what they say. I'm probably just confusing the crap out of it doing this mid-flight. Maybe not the best test.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima Squawk Tree 551 and ident. Advise when you have the weather for Yellowstone and your approach request.
Squawk 3551 ident. Cessna 9er 3 Lima. So hit ID. Can we get a radar contact? I mean, they did tell us flight level 200 before, which was correct. Gave us, they told us to expect runway 19. Gave us a departure frequency, which is the one we're on right now. And our squawk code's definitely in right here. Altitude and on. And we idented. I'll ident again. There's not like another transponder in here, right?
Cessna 9er Tree Lima radar contact.
Oh, there we go.
4 miles north of Elk Meadows Ranch Airport at 19,900 feet.
Okay, they got us. So now, do they think we're on an IFR flight plan or not? That's my next question. Yeah, it says flight rules VFR still. Salt Lake Center, can you check our IFR clearance for Cessna 9er 3 Lima? I swear. Just double check it for me, please. Great graphics with mid-range cards. Yeah, I don't know like the minimum.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima, please confirm the correct call sign and destination airport.
Cessna 659er 3 Lima, IFR to Yellowstone, Whiskey Yankee Sierra at flight level 200. I didn't check the cruise checklist anyway, did I?
Roger.
Okay, so they just said Roger, so. Lean. Oh, prop synchronize. I never turned on prop sync. Good job, me. Noah's asking what I do for work in real life. I'll just keep it vague and say I'm in tech. I sit on a computer all day. And all night, actually, as we can see. I am a nerd. 2,500 will do it. Yeah, the CPU. Yeah, it's like the hard thing with building a PC is like if you're in between generations of tech, like technology, if you're building like the 4000 series cards came out, now people are waiting, and the Super just came out, the 4080 Super. I guess it's a good time to buy a 4080 Super, but then everybody's gonna be talking about the 5000 series cards. Like, when are they gonna come out next? I feel like it's not the worst time to build a PC if you're going like bleeding edge. If you're gonna go with like 7800X3D, a 4000 series NVIDIA card, it could be a worse time to buy. But I feel like those things have come out off like recently enough where it's probably still not. It might not be as big a dilemma to wait for the next technology, the next best thing. And if you're in the U.S. and like live near a micro center, I think last time we were talking, somebody said that the 7800X3D motherboard and RAM package was still a deal at Micro Center for like $400 or something, which is like the cost of the processor on its own. So if that's still a deal and you have a Micro Center near you, that seems like a pretty amazing deal. All right, they're still not like really chatting with us, so I think it's getting really confused with our IFR flight plan. I'm gonna try it again. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 659er 3 Lima, IFR to Yellowstone. I think if we did this like from the ground, it would be much better.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima, Roger.
So they're just saying Roger. So does that mean that they're gonna come back with something? Yeah, it still has me on VFR. Flight following is temporary to, it has the right destination in. And it's got the transponder code. And says radar contact in the UI. You can like look all this up. Do I have it open here? There we go. That's a little small. Yeah, so in the say intentions UI here. So I can see like the status at the top or look at the transcript if I want to. Generally, I don't even need to do that. I just, you know, when it's doing what I expect it to and I'm saying the right things, I don't even open it. I don't look at anything in there. It's really nice. Literally turn it on, minimize it, or just keep it in the background.
Lima contact Salt Lake Center on 132.4.
Salt Lake Center 132.4, Cessna 903 Lima. All right, let's see if the next controller will give us our clearance. 132.4. Wait, that's what we're on. Oh, no, we're not. We're on 133.4. All right, 132.4. I also think I'm not getting chatter again, right? Multiplayer. I have multiplayer turned off. I have canned chatter. I'll turn multiplayer chatter on. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 6593 Lima. Flight level 200. All right, I'll try IFR with them again.
Cessna 903 Lima, approach Roger.
Approach Roger. It just says approach, so it's not Salt Lake Center again. Approach Cessna 6593 Lima. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Yellowstone. It's on file. I wonder if maybe there's a phrase I'm not saying that might help the AI along, like letting them know I'm already airborne.
Lima, Roger.
So they're doing Roger again. So that's, they're saying Roger instead of like standby or something like that, or like IFR request. IFR is on request or something like that. Clearance on request. But the last time I said Roger, they got back to me after like a minute. Well, autopilot's doing a good job holding us at flight level 200. Cabin altitude is still good. Just need to update our course 146. Here we have quite the crosswind right now. Yeah, I'll have to try this again. I kind of like using the 530, but yeah, I kind of like it when the autopilot's a little limited. It is a little weird to reach down here for the autopilot pitch trim. And I don't think you can control it. I tried to control it using my Bravo with vertical speed up and down. That didn't seem to work. But this, like, I like the character of the mostly analog cockpit with like we have some good tech in here. Like we have the Garmin, like, I don't know. It's pretty awesome. I'm definitely a fan. Go ahead and just turn this off since we don't really need it. Don't ask me, I don't do IFR. Oh, until now. Always thought it'd be like an airliner thing. Yeah, I feel like I started with VFR through like Pilot Edge and their like training stuff. And after that, I just wanted to do IFR. Like IFR is so much easier to fly. Like not worrying about airspace, like you're cleared automatically through everything on your route. ATC does all the work. They assign you altitudes. I don't know, it's very nice. When your route is completely known, you just follow the instructions and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about flying through clouds, busting airspace. It's really nice. All planes should have an optional 750. Actually, they do, right? If you go up here and turn on the GTN 750 toolbar version, it might mess with the avionics, but there's a toolbar version of the 750. You can click that and open it in a window like this in any plane, I think. I don't really mess with it though. I kind of just I like interacting with what's actually in the plane. I feel like it's gonna crash the sim if I use it, kind of, but All right, they still haven't gotten back to us. I think I just messed up by doing this all in the air instead of on the ground. Maybe I'm gonna hit reset ATC. There's a button in Say Intentions where you can just reset it. So I'm gonna click that, clear everything out, and start over. We should probably be descending by now, right? I don't have any. I'm just like totally distracted with ATC using it. Then I don't have anything in my VNav calculator or anything like that. Should probably check that. Destination airport elevation 6649. Just gonna get a quick check on this. We'll just put in 7,000. Three minutes. Okay. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 659er3 Lima. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Yellowstone. Whiskey Yankee Sierra. All right, so let's look at the RNAV approach. We're gonna do that anyway. That's what they said to expect was runway 19. So let's see, IAF.
9er3 Lima approach, roger.
All right, Jig V is 12.8. We have NAS V 11.5. Oh no, I have to hit enter, whoops. And our VS profile is probably not 400 feet per minute. I don't know our ground speed. Indicated airspeed's 170. Actually, I can get up my ground speed here, 213. So that'd be like 1,000 feet per minute. It'd be 1,100. Let's set it to 1,000. Okay, 23 minutes for our descent. There we go. Wait, hold on. Our final approach fix is at 11,500 feet, and the airport elevation is 6,000 feet. We're gonna be dropping like 4,000 to 5,000 feet just from the FAF down to the runway at a 3-degree glide path angle. 14 miles from the FAF to the runway. All right, this is interesting. All right, can we get our IFR clearance? That's the only question. Ask for IFR clearance on the ground. Yeah, problem is that we're flying here. We're flying already. And we took off from an untowered airport, so I decided to get it in the air instead. Though you could technically wait till you're like #1 for departure and call it in. You just have to take off like soon after they give you the IFR clearance. Or there's like a void time they give you for getting IFR clearance on the ground before you depart at an untowered airport. Any chance you should start by asking for flight following to engage it? I don't know. It said Roger, and now it hasn't replied to me, right? Yeah, it just says Roger. Cessna 659er3 Lima, still waiting for our IFR clearance. Poke, poke, poke. Give us that IFR clearance. We're just flying through clouds in the meantime, no problem. We haven't even checked on our passengers.
9er3 Lima cleared to Yellowstone Airport via direct. Climb and maintain flight level 200. Squawk 4555 and ident.
All right, cleared direct to Yellowstone. Flight level 200. Squawk 4555 ident. Cessna 9er3 Lima. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, we got a new squawk 4555 and ident. All right, done. They said via direct, so I'm just gonna go and activate our approach. That'll get us direct enough. and then see if they give us an approach or vectors or what. Our desired track is 155 now. Set that here. All right, 155.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima radar contact over Gallatin Field at 19,900 feet.
Sweet. All right, radar contact. It still says flight rules VFR. I don't know, maybe the it's possible that it doesn't show in the UI yet when you're on an IFR flight plan. Maybe that's what's throwing me off a little bit. Salt Lake Center, what approach can we expect into Yellowstone for Cessna 903 Lima? All right, and then when we get ready for descent, I guess I'll need to set the cabin altitude down to our, what was it, 6,000 feet? Landing elevation, airport 6,600.
Cessna 9er Tree Lima, expect the visual approach, runway 19er.
All right, we'll expect the visual approach runway 19er, Cessna 903 Lima. All right, visual approach for 19er. That's fine. Yeah, we can just do this, right? Let's see. And I don't think we have the hold, do we? Oh, there is a hold here. Let me delete the hold. So he's going to give us a visual. All right. We're not that far away, but we probably should have been descending already. Let's see. Okay, no, we're good. 3 minutes, 2 miles before Jig V, so that'll get us down. It'll be a little longer than that. Okay, 3 minutes for our descent. So we'll see if they tell us to descend. I'm not sure if they will or not. I'm worried this is just like, I've just confused it by doing this whole like IFR in the air thing. This approach is crazy. Yeah, this thing looks nuts. I didn't know what we were getting into. That's part of the fun in it, is just like I'm just picking random, you know, a random airport to go to. So the approach is a surprise. But in this case, yeah, it's a 3-degree glide path from the FAF down to the runway. It's an LPV approach. The minimums are 546 feet though. Like with an LPV, we can see down to like 200 feet AGL. But then the crazy thing is like the final approach fix is at 11,500 feet. And it's a 14.5 mile leg between the FAF and the runway. 14 miles. Normally we see like what, 2.5, 3 miles? Sometimes 4 or 5. This is 14 and a half. Yeah, this is crazy. And then, yeah, I think if I did the sub-key IAF initial approach fix, we would get no procedure term. But since I went directly to JigV, yeah, I probably should. It had the procedure turn in there. So instead, I guess I could put in sub-key and go direct sub-key. But then it'll mess this up. So I'm just gonna leave it. But we're coming from that direction anyway, so it's pretty much the same thing. Minimum safe altitude is 12,600. The dive is insane. Avoid mountains to be ready for final. Awesome, especially at night. Is this like the Yellowstone airport, or is this like a different one? Is this like the main airport in Yellowstone? I don't know if we landed here when we went across the US or not. And then it's got a CTAF frequency, yeah, so 1230, so I'll just put that in for now. All right, 1230 for CTAF. Okay, it says a descend. Cessna 903 Lima is ready for our descent into Yellowstone. All right, let's see what they give us as far as altitudes go. Let's see if they give us like 12.6, or maybe they'll give us 12, 12.8, 12, 11.5. Either way, we're going to need to set our target altitude down.
Cessna 903 Lima, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
All right, maintain 10,000 and descend at our discretion, Cessna 903 Lima. All right, that sounds like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like IFR. Descend at our discretion. Maintain 10,000 though is like a little dangerous, isn't it? MSA is 12.6. All right, let's just pitch down using this. Altitude hold mode is off. All right, our descent rate is increasing. I think, am I fighting the autopilot? Altitude hold is not on, so I shouldn't be fighting it. Maybe I have to disarm this for now. Yeah, it does not want me to do nose down. Maybe it just takes a lot of input. Whoa, now we're going, all right, way too fast.
Instrument flight rule approaches order use advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Information hotel.
Yellowstone Airport Information Hotel. Automated weather is currently out of service. Instrument flight rule approaches order use advise on initial contact. You have information hotel. Yellowstone Airport Information Hotel. Automated weather is currently out of service.
All right, automated weather is out of service, but we have information hotel. Yeah, I can't get it to, so the autopilot's like still acting like it has altitude hold mode on, even though I'm telling it to trim down. Okay, is that actually gonna hold this time? There we go. Okay, so I had to turn altitude hold on and off again.
Tower, this is Caravan 87.
To get it to do that, so, okay. All right, we need 1,200 feet per minute now that we've waited too long. All right, we'll just watch our airspeed. All right, visual for 1.9. So I don't know if we can get an altimeter or not. Can we get an altimeter for Yellowstone, Cessna 903 Lima? I wish the electric pitch trim would work with the autopilot pitch trim when it's got the trim wheel locked.
Cessna 903 Lima, altimeter 2962 at Yellowstone.
2962, thanks. Cessna 903 Lima. All right, 2962. All right, yeah, visual for 1.9.
Cessna 903 Lima, altimeter 2962 at Yellowstone.
All right, I'm just not going to reply this time. All right, approach descent, landing field elevation plus 500 was 66, so we'll go 7,000. And cabin altitude's just going down. Oh yeah, so yeah, we can't set it below whatever that is, 11 sea level. So we just set it to sea level, I guess. Yeah, because it's under 10,000 feet. Okay. I think that's right. Fuel selectors, main tanks. We didn't change that. So we see that green and green down there. Mixture set 1350 EGT minimum. Okay. Yeah, we're almost up to 15. And then altimeter set, we just did that. Avionics, load the approach. We have the RNAV approach in. Radar altimeter set minimums. Oh yeah, that's right down here. So our minimums are 6 what? 546. Right around there. All right, let's make sure we still have jig V. We do. Check our VNAV, 1,500 feet per minute. We have to go down faster. A little terrifying with the mountains here. They said to stop at 10,000. I'm gonna arm the 10,000 altitude hold there again. All right, we're going almost 2,000 feet per minute. I just have to point down at this control down here for the autopilot pitch trim. Or autopilot pitch, I guess. 1,500 feet per minute, down a little more, a little faster than that. It's just pretty bumpy, and I mean, yeah, what are the peaks here? This segment is 12.8 is our minimum. We're at 15. So that'll still give us like, what, 3 minutes or so, 3 or 4 minutes until we get down to 10,000. Good thing we can see at this point. All right, minimums are set. Then before landing, aux fuel pumps to low, 3 green, wing flaps down to 45. I think that's a full flaps, right? We didn't even use flaps for takeoff. I haven't touched them yet. Okay, so we got 171 to get to 15. I like how the labels are like that. It's like between the two. So you know to get to that before you switch past it. Then 140 for full flaps. Gear down is max extended speed 177. All right, so under 177. Need to pull back our power a bit. We are going almost into the yellow. You thought Say Intentions is only VFR. Yeah, IFR is in development. Yep. We're using it as it's in development. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just what Sierra said. Yeah, it'll do IFR only if you get clearance on the ground. Yeah, I think that I made a mistake by trying to get it in the air. If I was going from tower airport to tower airport, we'd probably have a better experience. But it's kind of treating me like I'm doing VFR right now. It seemed, though, even though it told that, like, it recognized that we're in Class A airspace, you know, above 18,000, which you can't be in unless you're on an IFR flight plan. But that's fine. Yeah, it's only going to get better and better. I think I need to give it a shot at an actual towered airport to towered airport to get the full experience of seeing where it is. Yeah, pop-up's the last part. Yeah. As soon as I was about to do it, I was like, yeah, this is probably not the best thing to test right now. But, you know, as long as we get a little bit of chatter, I'm happy with it. Mainly, I'm here just to play with the 414, the 414, and fumble around with it, which I would say I've successfully fumbled around a lot. What's up, Max? You've wondered about the 414? The 414? I keep saying 414. I don't know why. Always good to push it. All right, that's our warning for 1,000 to go. I mean, my initial impressions are that I have a lot to learn. It seems really good. Like, I think this panel is awesome if you want more of an analog feel. The whole thing is more analog feel, and you have the option of a 530, or if you have one of the GTN 750s, the TDS or the PMS 50, you can use those. They also have a more modern autopilot if you use the GTN 750. So I'm making do with this kind of more classic autopilot. All right, we're going to have to turn off the autopilot now, clearly. Yeah, there was no way we were supposed to descend to 10,000 at this point. This section is 12.8, but it's fine. We're going to turn to the right and get onto course. Looks like our new course is 155. I know we haven't quite passed Jig V yet. All right, autopilot is off. And this is it's an RNAV LPV approach, so we don't need to change frequencies or anything like that. All right, 195 is our new course. I'm gonna turn off the altitude hold thing to get rid of those warnings. I think that's what that was. All right, 18195. All right, I think 10,000 seems okay here. We're gonna turn autopilot back on. Nav mode is back on. All right, we're on our way to Zex up now. We can go down to 11.5. Yeah, they had us go down to 10,000. We should actually be at 11.5 for the final approach fix. I probably just shouldn't have listened to him. That was probably just based off some like VFR, I don't know, quadrant altitude or something. Well, it would be incorrect. Like the quadrant would be probably over 13,000 here. Beeping was a radar altimeter. Oh, nice. Okay, thanks, Drake. All right, runway 19. So Zex up 2 miles, and then we're already way below where we should be, so we'll just wait to get the vertical guidance. Now, I don't think we can actually capture vertical guidance, so we'll see if it's actually even shown. Yeah, we do have it here. So there's our vertical guidance right there, 2 dots above. The autopilot isn't capable of following it, though. We only have pitch hold, and then we just have nav and heading mode here, so in back course if we need it, altitude hold. So we'll just hold this until it gets centered on the HSI right here for vertical guidance, and then we'll follow it in manually. Let me get the final approach course in, 192. 18192 is right about there. Salt Lake Center, Cessna 93 Lima has Yellowstone in sight. Just want to switch over before. And then we have a CTAF for Yellowstone, which is already in our standby. 123.0. Go around is climb straight. 15,000 feet direct hit
Lima, good day.
Good day. All right, we're just going to switch over. All right, we are 12 miles from the runway now. All right, vertical guidance is coming down. All right, wing flaps need to go down, so let's get this below. We're already below 170. We're almost at 160, so I'll go gear down. All right, we're 1 dot below now, or the guidance is 1 dot above. All right, probably need mixture rich, prop full forward. See all that in a second. 171 for first flaps, so we're good with first notch of flaps. We need 140 for next, which is the white arc, it looks like, right there. Yep. All right, we can go full flaps at this point. All right, 10 mile final. I just want to get it set up. Prop sync off. Flaps down to 45 degrees. Okay, flaps are full.
Angel traffic, Tango Bravo Mike.
All right, props check. Props are full forward. AC cabin heat as required. And, oh, we needed aux fuel pumps on low down here. Oh, they are on low, okay. I probably missed turning them off in flight. All right, gear is 3 green. And we're on vertical guidance now. All right. No idea what the approach speeds are or anything. I think we rotated at about 100, so I assume we're gonna land. I don't know, maybe a little under 100. No idea. Drake says it should automatically capture the glide path if you do nothing. Oh, it did. Oh, it did capture the glide path. You're right. Yeah, it just says GS. Interesting. Okay, I'll turn the autopilot back on. I'm not going to do work for real. No, let's do it for real. Yeah, you're right. It does say GS right here. So we don't activate any kind of vertical mode. It just captures it if it's available. right, yeah, let's turn the autopilot and the yaw damper off though and just fly it. We can see where we're going. And then I'll just keep an eye on the glide path down there. Nice. Okay, so it can do that. So really the only thing we're missing on this autopilot is just like having vertical speed or flight level change modes for our climb and descent. So really the only manual part is just changing the pitch trim knob for the autopilot. So we don't stall like I almost did on our initial climb. Oh, 90 knots? Okay, thanks, Sierra. Yeah, I can't believe how long it is from the FAF to the runway. It's crazy. I guess it makes sense. I mean, look at it. We just passed over all the mountains here, so it's just like a straight shot in. Like a 14.5 mile leg. Kind of cool. All right, we're a little low right now. Adding some power. Let's see if the pitch trim wheel is working. It is, okay. I had like it felt like it locked the pitch trim wheel before when I had the autopilot on. Or did I have to toggle it? There was one case I think I had the autopilot off and the pitch trim wheel wasn't working when we were parked. About 90 knots. Okay, what's up, Elaine? Too fast it'll float some bit with power on. All right, we're still a little low on the glide slope. It is above us. Almost didn't make it to a last minute hit of turbulence. Wonderful. Very excited for that for my first landing in this plane. It is so cool how many unique things there are in this plane. Like the autopilot, the selected altitude, the nav 2 and the RNAV computer it has down here, kind of like the black square one. The transponder is totally unique looking. The COM 2 radio. So like the light, I didn't even mess with the interior lights at all. Pretty awesome. All right, we're still below the glide slope. Oh, you went to 0 on the props. Maybe I'll need to do that. We'll see how it goes. Got to bring my vertical speed to 0 and catch up to the glide slope. All right, now it's coming down. Drake says, I think the RNAV 2 is in-op. Oh, bearing in... Oh, you can't use the bearing in distance buttons. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't. Oh, that's a bummer. Wait, can you... Oh, yeah, that doesn't click. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. It still looks cool. I like the black square, like Grand Caravan and some of the other black square planes, like the TBM 850. Each have that RNAV computer in them. I forget the model number on it. But that thing is really fun to use, where you can like set a virtual waypoint based off of a VOR, a radial and distance from the VOR, and then use that to navigate is really cool. All right, catch up to the glide path again. Pretty much, we're about to hit our minimums right now, it looks like. We're at like a little over 500 AGL on the radar altimeter. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's definitely a bit gusty, as you can see. Oh man, you weren't kidding.
Landing time logged.
Wow, that was surprisingly soft. Oh, 200 feet per minute. That's not very good. I was getting like 80 yesterday. I didn't make out any. I didn't do any of my radio calls either. All right, after landing, aux fuel pumps off. Cowl flaps open. Wing flaps up. All right, wing flaps up. Lights as required. We'll go taxi light on. Turn the pitot heat off. Had my landing light off for that as well. Beautiful. And I guess nav lights can go off. Radar altimeter bugged to 0. Ice protection as required. Pitot heat's off. Nice one. Love this plane. East Coast bedtime. Dude, thanks for all the help, Drake. Yeah, it sounds like you know what you're talking about with this plane. This is the very first time I've touched it, so appreciate the help, man. Yeah, I have a million things to learn. This is pretty cool, though. I love the panel. I think I'm gonna like it even more with the. Wait, why can't I turn? What's going on here? I like over nose wheeling it. I think with the 750, I'll have an even better experience. At the least, just because like we'll have vertical speed and flight level change modes on the autopilot. That'll be nice. And then just a sim brief import is just really nice to get going faster. We made it. Oh, there's a couple of you guys still coming in. I'll go take a look with the drone in a second. All right, we can close this down. It's like Jeff and Raccoon are on their way in still. Someone else behind them. I can't see the name. Is that the Mooney right there? That looks like a Mooney. All right, drone camera time. Then we'll do the stop checklist after. Oh yeah, Raccoon, Cyber, and Jeff are all on the way in. Jeff's still up at 12,000 feet over there, it looks like. And Cyber's at 7,000. Can't see him just yet. Okay, stopping checklist. I think that is called stopping. Aux fuel pumps are off. Lights retracted. Okay, done. Alternators off. I believe they're... Where are the alternators? Oh, right here. Alternators off. AC cabin heat. That was already off. Mixture idle cutoff. Done.
Engine off.
Magnetos and battery switch off. Oh, we have like the pull bar. Oh, we can't use the bar.
It has been monitored by on air.
And battery. There we go. It looks like Cyber is in the woods. Maybe he is in the woods. All right, we got Raccoons coming in right now. In the Beechcraft. Is it the Model 18? D18S? I think I got that on sale and flew it once. I way too often fly a plane once, and I still want to get back at the M500, and there are some good distractions from that. I thought the ATR was really fun to fly, but I didn't like the feeling of it just has that airliner feeling that I don't really like. That's a pretty plane. I don't know the last time I flew the Model 18. Did I even fly it? I'm not sure if I even flew it. Cyber, what's going on over there? He's in the Chancellor as well. Maybe I think Cyber took a detour and landed in some field that looks nice. Soul says it's a nice airport considering where it's at. You just mean the middle of nowhere? Oh, nice. Lake Pilots in the MU2 again. Dude, there's so many good planes in this sim. I feel like I say it every time I fly something new, and I'm like debating, what do I fly? What am I going to fly tomorrow? What am I going to fly later tonight? What am I going to fly this weekend? And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I really love the Mitsubishi. I love the M500. The ATR is a good challenge if I want something more airliner-like. Now the 414 is like, this thing is really cool. I do need to do another flight with it with the 750 next time. Not tonight because it's been 3 hours already, but it's just a great time to be simming, I think. It doesn't feel that long ago that we were all like, man, there aren't any good planes. These are all crap. And then Black Square started releasing planes. They have like FS Reborn planes and, you know, things like the ATR, the Chancellor, the Blackbird planes that came out, or Milviz planes like the 310 and the 414. And then the Comanche is like icing on the cake, like it's pretty crazy. Yeah, still no 2012. Yeah, I might end up having to grab it off the marketplace. What's up, Delta? Hope you got those off-road tires on. I guess it only has off-road tires, huh? Yeah, this is a really cool plane. Now we're complaining for better sticks and yokes. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about going Verpal. I think it was worth the price. I feel like this stick could last a lifetime. The build quality is so good. I got the metal one as well, not the composite one or whatever it was. It feels really good. I do somewhat feel like I'm playing like a space shooter game with it, but it is very good build quality, and just like the little tiny movements you can make with it are just very nice. And having a stick mounted, even though it's like a little awkward, I have to like cock my elbow back to do it the way I sit at my desk, like the distance to my desk and stuff, how far out the mounts push it. It could be better ergonomically, but it's still really, at least for my setup, but it's still really, really nice. Yeah, the Learjet. Is there just an issue with like they can't get the rights to create it or something? Can't somebody just make a fake one and call it like the Pear Jet or something, you know? The Mir Jet? Just start it with something other than an L? Chancellor 2 coming in. Actually, I'm sure a couple of you guys were in the Chancellor 2. He's got that blue and white livery. Hey, who else was in the Chancellor today? Oh yeah, Drake was. He's still here. 420 Texas was in the Chancellor. Lake Pilots making me jealous with the MU2. The MU2 still looks better. I know there are a bunch of twins now, but there's just something about the tip tanks in the MU2 that looks just so awesome. Yeah, and where the props are located on this thing. Look at this plane. It's so pretty. All right, I think it's gonna be a while until Jeff gets here. He's still at 11,000 feet. I feel bad though. The black livery looks great. Yeah. Yeah, it's just such a pretty plane. I did download. I meant to do it tonight, but I'll have to do it on another stream. But I downloaded the Thrustmaster Island. One of you guys told me about this a while back. I don't know, a few weeks back. This thing, I had no idea this even existed. But it's like this whole like playground island for flying. It just got like all these landmarks and stuff, and it's free. So I downloaded it. It took a while to download, but I got it installed. But I'll have to save it for another stream since it's getting late already. Don't feel bad, just taking my time. You're in that Grand Caravan, right? But yeah, I'll probably try this out in a future stream. There's like, yeah, like docks that come out. There's like all these bridges, and it's just meant like this place just to have fun flying around. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then there's a whole like manual for it that you get. Yeah, it's a Thrustmaster add-on. It's free. All you do is give them your email address. I'll put a link to it. It's called the Island. I'll throw a link to it. Actually, there's a link to it in the description of the video because I meant to do it today, but I just took too long. But yeah, there's a link in the chat. Yeah, somebody mentioned this a couple weeks back. They were like, dude, why don't you fly on the island? The island. But yeah, it's just like this playground to fly around. It's like, I think it's just, yeah, all completely fictional, like this island that they built in The Sims somewhere in the middle of the, I don't even know where it is. Probably in the middle of the ocean somewhere, obviously. Yeah, there's like a whole fake city and bridges and like, I think there's an aircraft carrier and like stuff to fly through. Just like a sim playground. Looks pretty fun. Rockwolf says it looks like Sim Solutions is working on a Learjet 75. I want it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not the jet guy. Even with like the citations and the CJ4s, they're pretty fun if you're doing like that sim and stuff. I'm just so much more drawn to the GA stuff still. 3.5 years later or whatever. I still want the smaller planes. I don't know, something like that. Cyber says first time flying. Oh, that was your first time in the 414 as well? Not familiar with the old systems. You and your streams makes me try planes I'm not familiar with. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a space shuttle almost, like at first glance. It's kind of crazy. I wish this RNAV thing was fully functional, but yeah. Unfortunately, it's not. But this would work kind of like we did in the black squares before with their little RNAV computer. You set a VOR virtual waypoint based off of a VOR. Pretty cool stuff. I think we are going to see Jeff come in. He's only 1,000 feet away from the runway, altitude-wise. I mean, you guys are getting me to fly other planes too. I just don't listen right away. I'm like, oh yeah, the 414, whatever. Sure, guys. And then 6 months later, I fly. I'm like, this is so cool. All right, 200 feet per minute landing. It's at a smooth landing, not very smooth, but good enough. Got 1,700 credits in On Air for a little freelance flight today. Not bad. I didn't crash. I'm sure I messed up a bunch of the procedures, but yeah, I'm really impressed how many features this thing has. This is definitely like, I feel like this is the only thing that could make it better is failures and wear and tear, and just it's not a realistic thing to expect in most planes. So it's definitely a 5 out of 5. It's got I actually do like how the liveries let you choose which avionics to load, just knowing that supposedly all the hot swapping can cause bugs. It's actually good that they did it that way, from what I've read from like working title devs that have talked about that stuff in their Discord. So I think overall it's yeah, good that they did that per livery. I just messed up and loaded the TDS one, which I don't have. Rockwolf says love the GA stuff as well. In love with the G3000. Yeah, you could, I mean, if you do want to go slower and use the G3000, the Vision Jet is a pretty good plane for that. I flew that the last couple streams. The Vision Jet, it flies like, it's got the performance of like a TBM, but it has the G3000 and it says jet. It's a single engine light jet. It's very nice. Yeah, I think the Vision Jet's a really good GA plane that's got the G3000 fast. If you don't like the TBM 930 and the G3000 in that one. But yeah, TBM 930 has a G3000, so does the Vision Jet, and then so does the Honda Jet as well. So Honda Jet is very fast though. What can you go up to like flight level 410 or something in the Honda Jet? It's insane. All right, Jeff bringing up the tail in the Grand Caravan, a classic. I think the Grand Caravan is like my first love, especially the Black Square Analog Caravan. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's giving us bounces. How many landings? 1 landing so far? 2 landings? Dude, look at that center line. Look at that. It's literally touching the paint. Beautiful. Welcome to the 414 gang. Custom embroidered smoking jacket is in the mail. Yes. For some, I'm thinking of CDL with like his flight jacket that he wears. If you guys know CDL, you know, he's been part of the flight sim like team for I think a couple years now, but he always wears like his aviator like goggles and flight jacket. This beautiful lineup we have going here. Yeah, this is a beautiful spot to land. I wish that there's probably like custom scenery for this airport somewhere. I don't think these are going to be the best screenshots though. There's just too many people to capture. This like fully describes the multiplayer group flight experience right here in one screenshot. You have all the GA, and then you got, of course, that one guy in an airliner every time. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I can't believe how patient you guys are at the beginning. I'm sitting there fumbling with stuff for like an hour and a half. So sorry if that was really boring, but I guess it's just how it goes when you fly a plane for the first time. And then all my technical problems messing up my mic with say intentions. So anyway, appreciate you guys' patience with all that, and thanks for hanging out as always. Sierra, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships earlier, and the Mountain, thanks for the 1 that you gave. Thanks to the new subs, Monty and Mad Max, thanks for subbing. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Figure out where to fly. Again, if you guys have suggestions and you want to throw them in the Discord, if you want to fly a specific place in the world, otherwise I'll pick something again. Feel free to throw them in the Discord channel, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in there until the next one. Have a great night. I'm gonna go get some late dinner, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Awesome. Have a good night. See you. Oh, I didn't say bye to names. Soul, Seth, Chase, Cyber, Deuce, Raccoon, Delta, I know you're still in here. See you guys. Lake Pilot, Drake, Cyber Warrior, N420TX, Jeff, Jewel, Just Me. All right, guys. Have a good night. See ya. I gotta find the Juice Goose. There we go. Found it. All right, bye for real. See you.